Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be we're going to be watching the Summer Game Fest. We're about 10 minutes away, as you can see, but before you skip ahead, and I know a lot of you people are going to skip ahead, just know that I'm going to have a playlist of all my favorite highlights from this show and of all of E3 down in a big E3 playlist down below. So yeah, please use that. Don't just skip to a random part of the reaction and just expect all my reactions to be perfectly amazing and, you know, just tipping over my chair and freaking out for games I've never heard of. It's like, no, I'm going to have a playlist down below to my favorite parts of the Summer Game Fest and E3 in general. So if you want to skip to the parts where I'm really excited at stuff, then check out that playlist. I know I've been doing this long enough to know that, you know, people skip to certain parts. So, I mean, I'm posting this mainly because I don't want to waste the footage, and Twitch's outright just said I should just delete any VODs from E3 for copyright concerns. So I want to put my like reactions somewhere, so I might just put this up on YouTube regardless of what I think of it, because of the stream. I want to have the stream VOD around. So if you want to see the parts where I'm actually interested and like excited about like certain games, then I'll have that highlight playlist down below in the description on YouTube. And yeah, if you want to see all like my entire reaction, the good, the bad, and the meh, then, you know, you can feel free to stick around. But yeah, I just want to put that out there, set expectations straight. You know, last time when I watched like the last Stadia Connect, for instance, people were mad that I had never heard of what was it, Baldur's Gate 3. It's like, bruh, I've never heard of Baldur's Gate 3. I can't know of every single game. And so, like, people, like, skip to that part, download the video, because I can see those stats. And, you know, they treat it as if it was, if I uploaded it just as a Baldur's Gate 3 reaction, and then I just didn't like it. No, I was reacting to the Stadia Connect. That's what I was reacting to. Baldur's Gate 3 was a part of that. I did not make a separate part for Baldur's Gate 3, or a separate video for Baldur's Gate 3, because I didn't know what that game was. So yeah, that's why I have the playlist down below, so that you can see that. But if you just want to see my reaction to the entire thing, then yeah, feel free to stick around. But the main thing I'm going to be doing is that playlist, so that we can have the best of both worlds. So if you want to see the stuff I'm excited for, check that out. If you want to see everything, good, bad, and the meh, then stick around. So yeah, I need to work on that intro, but I just want to put that out there before we get started to set expectations. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. That's where I'm watching this live and where I'm streaming this live. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. I can't wait to see what's in store. What predictions do I have? I have no idea what to expect. I don't think I've really heard any spoilers for E3. There's been a big discussion around Battlefield, the next Battlefield game, but I'm not personally interested in that. But I don't know if that's really a spoiler, because they did have their own live stream beforehand. I don't know. Maybe it would be a spoiler for EA Play or something, excuse me, but I don't know if I'm going to watch that, because I'm not sure if EA really has anything I'm interested in this year. They're not doing any Star Wars stuff, which is stuff I was, you know, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, so I'd be interested in anything Star Wars related. What else? Unless they announce like Titanfall 3 or something. I actually recently played through the campaign of Titanfall 2. That was really fun, so I'd be excited for another Titanfall game, but there's no indication that's going to happen, so I don't know. I might just skip my reaction to the EA Play this year, but I will be reacting to the Xbox Bethesda event, the Ubisoft Forward event, and I'll do the Nintendo Direct too. So I'll be reacting to those presentations at E3. Oh, and the Take-Two one I'll probably do as well, if I can figure out where that's going to be streamed, because Take-Two is Rockstar. Fingers crossed there's something GTA related. Even if it's just GTA 5 enhanced details, I'd be happy to see that. I'm actually excited for the GTA 5 enhanced edition, you know. GTA 5 deserves to be played on console and higher than like 1080p 30 FPS, so I'm excited to see, like, are they going to put ray tracing in there? Are they going to have like a 60 FPS mode? Like, what are they going to do to make it enhanced, you know? So I'm going to be excited for that. If they're going to show it there, I don't know. They could show off a piece here, but I don't know. Who knows, right? I haven't really heard any leaks about this, so the only thing, I guess, and I don't know if this counts as a leak because it was more of a teaser, but Jeff Keighley did say on Twitter that there will be a spot for Among Us. He has his Among Us mask for this in-game mask back as a drop on Twitch here, so that's one of the reasons why I'm watching on Twitch here, is because I want to get that sick Jeff Keighley drop. So yeah, that's cool. I think it should be enabled for my stream too, so any of you guys watching this live on my Twitch channel should have the ability to claim that as well if you watch 15 minutes or more. But I don't know, they just had me fill out a form and that should be good enough. It said they would let you know, so I don't know how that works or what that does. I haven't done Twitch drops before here, but it should be available. If all else, you know, worst comes to worst, you can watch the official stream like I'm doing. But yeah, I'm super excited. I haven't been spoiled on any of this, and I'm just excited to see what's coming up, you know. I think, obviously I don't know what's in these shows yet because I haven't watched them, but right now I'd say the presentation I'm probably most excited for, probably Ubisoft Forward, actually. You know, I actually am a big fan of Ubisoft ever since I started playing. I tried out like Ghost Recon Breakpoint on Stadia, and The Division 2 I played and enjoyed. Watch Dogs Legion I'm actually playing through a second time. I don't really love that game. It's probably the worst Watch Dogs game in my opinion, but I'm playing through it again on Xbox for the achievements, and they finally fixed the save game bug on Xbox, at least from my perspective. Like, I used to have the save game bug, but now it seems to be fixed. So anyway, point is, I'm a big Ubisoft fan and I can't wait to see what they have in store. But you know, there could be an announcement in here that I'm even more excited for. Who knows? Maybe they announced GTA 6 here. I don't know. That's the exciting thing about these. And you know what? Even if it turns out to be like the Game Awards in terms of the quality of the announcements, and we can't really, and it turns out to be like a lot of indie games and, you know, games that I'm personally not a fan of, I'll still probably enjoy the presentation because Jeff Keighley does a good job of being a good showman and like having fancy graphics and presenting games and stuff. So I don't know, I'm not going to be one of those people who's like, oh, if I didn't get an exciting announcement I'm going to be disappointed, you know. I'm perfectly fine with this, you know, sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the show, you know. Would it be disappointing not to have anything that I'm super excited for? I mean, sure, but that's not going to ruin the show for me, so yeah. Among Us 2. No. They canceled Among Us 2 to work on Among Us 1, so I'm guessing they're going to announce a new map for Among Us in the Among Us slot. Either that or new cosmetics. But hey, we'll see. 18 seconds. I'm so excited. I can't wait to like see what's up here and watch other people's reactions on YouTube. That's the other reason I do this, is because I love watching other people's reactions. So I figured might as well add my voice to the mix, right? And be part of, you know, making what I love watching. The following program may contain contents that some viewers might find offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Nice. Ooh, nice stage.
Told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live.
It is right on time. Nice.
Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up because we've got a big show for you filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, apparently all those
really
performances are DMCA safe too. Thanks, Jeff.
Twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today, we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase.
Yeah.
To put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games
that's the kind of energy I like.
will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world.
Get all the fanboyism out of here.
Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer.
Thanks for hosting this.
With a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Gearbox and 2K. Prepare. I feel like I should know this. Is this Dragon Age? I could be completely wrong there, but I don't know.
It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor.
Pretty.
You cannot hide from fate.
It's not Among Us 2.
Take your own.
Dang, Among Us 2 sure looks different. Unicorn? Wonderlands? That looks interesting.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
Kind of reminds me of Borderlands in the art style. My Little Pony, not Bonerlands, Borderlands. God damn it.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Bursch. Hey, Ash, how you doing?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here.
Gameplay,
I
question
think
mark?
The big question everyone's going to have is,
No
what
gameplay.
is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands,
I
you'll
do like
probably
looter shooters.
recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs, and so this
I
kind of
knew it
inspired
was a Borderlands.
Now, I think
Style.
the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And
Cool.
people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if you love Borderlands, you're going to find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well, Tiny Tina
Nice.
gets her own game, which is fantastic.
Yes.
What is her role? Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master. She is kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. and she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world, and she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord. Who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord.
See, yeah, I'm agreeing with like chat.
Awesome.
I'd rather
So,
see gameplay.
Like such a big
But I'm liking what I'm hearing, like looter shooter
announcing it's out there.
comparisons to Borderlands. It sounds interesting.
Hopefully this summer, and you can find out a lot more at playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So something to look forward to next year. Ash, thank you so much for joining us in person.
Thanand me.
Really appreciate it. And we'll see more later this summer on that game. All right, well, now
That's true, they are doing in-person stuff.
Brand new game announcement. This one you probably are not expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC.
Please don't hate me if I don't recognize this.
I hope you'll enjoy it.
Please don't. If it's like a 90s game, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't recognize this at all. Please don't hate me. If it's a 90s game, I was, what? Maximum 5 years old. Please, no hate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into these games. These sort of like 2D games were before my time. That doesn't mean I won't play any 2D games, but I'm more interested in the looter shooter we just saw than this. Good for people who recognize the series and are excited for it, but actually, you know what? If it's 90s, I probably would have been 4 max. I don't know. Depends when it came out. It is cool music.
Okay, we have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry, we chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello.
Hideo Kojima, well.
Mr. Kojima.
Hey, Holiday Punch, how's it going?
Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, that's why.
How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、まだ非常事態宣言という
State
の
of
が出て
emergency.
まあちょっとコロナの
Oh, because of COVID, okay.
で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a
I'm doing great.
creator,
I'm just
how has this
watching
past year
Summer
impacted
Games
you?
Fest.
まあ今までの
Seeing what kind of cool things are coming out.
今自分がいる世界を見て、で地続きで5年後、10年後、20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながら
Also, thank goodness for the subtitles. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to keep up and talk.
まあ作ってたのが結構その10年後、20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはもう
Is that like a blue gonk droid? I love that. As a Star Wars fan, I love that emote.
物の考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり、やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、まあ、楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるもの
But yeah, I mean,
ですけど。
personally, not a huge Kojima fan. I don't have a PlayStation, so I didn't play Death Stranding.
で、なんで今回のコロナの中で、
But you know, I'll
この先を
still
どう作るかっていうのは
look at whatever game he makes with like an open mind and stuff.
多分大きく 考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思いますね。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully those heal pretty quickly.
そうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが
Also, I'm still watching this for anyone watching on YouTube.
でそこでエンターテインメントが遅れる
I can walk and chew gum at the same time.
それをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone.
You like my haircut? Thanks.
We can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Twitch chat is for the official streams board.
One more thing.
Oh, he said it in English. Yeah, the parts where they have to translate things takes a while. Death Stranding DLC. Yeah, I don't have PS4 or PS5, so gonk. Hey, you know, I just realized I still have the thing enabled, so people in the VOD can see that blue gonk droid too. Hog. Yeah, this isn't Among Us 2. Twitch chat for the official stream's crazy. Sus. Which one do you think's the imposter? Oh, it's such a meme Among Us. Sus indeed. It's a vent. Everyone in the Twitch chat saying rat vented. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's such a meme. Venting poggers. Memes always find a way to make games more entertaining. Is he gonna, like, go Solid Snake on us and use the box? Okay. Then he stands back up? What? Is there something I'm missing? Everyone's so confused. So he just dumps the oranges out, put the empty box back on the shelf, and okay, Death Stranding director's cut. Well, good for all the people that like the game. Coming soon to PS5
There you have it.
and PC, but we're not going to talk about that.
Cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the director's cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away.
Cat Jam.
Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode
PC
of his
scary.
Disney Plus show to exploring the world of gaming and has been in games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
SMH.
Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me here. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah.
World premiere.
There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes.
Exclusive world
yes,
premiere.
I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter that they're putting up here. So I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now.
Among Us 2.
Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights.
That's a nice voice.
Going to submerge you to new depths. Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved.
Control 2?
Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
Evolve 2.
We ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons.
Jurassic Park?
We abused our power.
Oh, is it another one of those Jurassic Park sim game?
Like it was a toy. We weren't careful. And now, here we are. This is a very different world.
Yep, Jurassic Park Evolution 2. So it is a sequel to the Jurassic World Park strategy sim game thing. I've seen a little bit of that, mostly.
All right, this performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming
My thing's
open world
going off.
game Sable
It's not an
by
alarm,
Raw,
it's my
Fury, and
PC's
Shenworks.
backup.
It's Japanese Breakfast.
You know what? I'm going to see if I can do anything about this beeping. Alright, that was weird. Yeah, I don't know. I have a uninterruptible power supply hooked up to my PC. Which, you know, turns on if I lose power or something, but I haven't lost power, so I have no idea why it started beeping. Hopefully nothing goes bad here. Yeah, I don't know. It just started beeping. I don't know. I was able to like mute the alert, but fingers crossed. Also, people are saying in the official Twitch chat that it's DMCA. This Jeff Keighley has confirmed that this should be DMCA safe, so I don't need to mute the thing or anything. Also, big thank you again to Jeff for having like an entire team working on DMCA stuff, so again, I don't know, one of these trailers might have something in it, but not this. I think he confirmed that at least the performances were good. You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. Well, is it done? Alright, never mind. I was going to go check something real quick, but
so beautiful. Thank you, Michelle.
It's fine.
Sable will be released on September 23rd this year. That's some news for you. And to learn more about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named an official selection of the Legendary Festival. Now, today is just the start.
It looks like an interesting game. I don't know what it's about, though.
8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today. And there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one.
Xbox.
Right now, we're thrilled to announce the
exclusive
Western release
world premiere.
Spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the
MMO,
world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
Amazon Games? What? Is this what they were working on? I mean, I'm personally not that into MMOs, so... Well, except for Elder Scrolls Online. I'm into that, but... That's a weird logo to see, Amazon Games. Wasn't this supposed to be like in developer hell or something?
Our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
Thanos! I mean, it looks cool. It's just that I'm not into MMOs in the first place, and the only one I am interested in, Elder Scrolls Online, is probably going to take up all my time whenever I get back into that. I want to finish replaying Watch Dogs Legion. I gotta fit like Halo somewhere in there because I'm playing through all the Halos in prep for Halo Infinite. And at some point I want to get back into Elder Scrolls Online and finish the latest DLCs. Especially since they now have a 60 FPS mode on console. So, sorry, kind of unfair to this game, but I was into Skyrim, so I got into ESO, and now that's taking up all my MMO time. It looks cool, but I mean, I don't know. I probably won't be able to play it because I have so much other stuff I want to play. If you're really into MMOs, that's, I don't know, you might be going crazy for this.
One thing in your inventory which
so good for you.
Far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series.
One thing people don't know about Amazon Prime Gaming is
benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex
Legends, is like if you're the only person in your family that does gaming, you can just link your family's Prime account to your Twitch account and get Amazon or Prime Gaming that way. So like I'm the only person in my family who's a gamer, so I just use our family's Amazon Prime subscription to get Twitch Prime and Prime Gaming for free, basically. So since my family has Amazon Prime anyway, I'm just able to get all these rewards for basically free. Since my family would have Amazon Prime anyway, you know? I always make sure to give away my free Twitch Prime sub, because it's basically free donations. And if you don't give it out, it's just giving it to Amazon, so.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold
so
War.
Great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is so excited about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these seasons, and I know looks like next week, June 17th, season 4.
Yeah, I don't know. Not too into Call of Duty or Battlefield. Like when I played Call of Duty, all I did was I took like an anti-air rocket launcher and shot down UAVs.
You know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with
that's what I
esports.
do in
So it's
COD.
just super incredible, all the work, and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family.
And
makes it happen every day.
whatever, any game that that requires precise aiming, I'm probably not a huge fan of. Like Battlefield, COD, Apex,
Season 4 is
Fortnite to some extent. Stuff where like if you're not exactly precise, if you're not the most accurate person in the room, you're pretty much dead. I just don't care for that sort of the game, so not my thing. But if you are into Warzone and stuff, good for you. Also, if anyone's complaining about me talking over stuff I don't care about, then go watch the original. I guarantee this is going to be a VOD on YouTube, so you should watch that before you watch my reaction. I probably should have said that at the beginning, but whatever. Better late than never, I suppose, even though no one's going to see that and still downvote the video anyway.
And you get to live. You understand? I knew you were a smart one.
But yeah, I mean, if you don't want to see someone talking through stuff they don't like and the music sections, then go watch someone who's not doing a reaction to this. I don't know. Or someone who only does the reaction like afterwards, where they don't even watch it live.
We've located the satellite. Raptor 1, my team's about to be overrun.
I am death.
I mean, I think it says something about my taste when I like Ghost Recon Breakpoint more than COD. So, if you hate me for my own personal taste, then that's kind of shallow, but whatever.
1 week away.
Nothing I can do about it.
All right, well, let's move on to, you first joined Activision to run Call of Duty esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd. First of all, tell us, what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive Call of Duty. You know, we've got great success going with Call of Duty League, and now we've got some of the biggest names in gaming battling it out in Verdansk.
All right, well, I don't really watch comp, so or any game, so.
Launched, right? So
esports are cool,
about what that entails, but custom lobby experiences,
I don't really watch it.
150 player to a side squad, so I'm stoked to see how they kind of rally here in Verdansk.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd, looks like Twitch Rivals is going to be a part of this?
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much.
I agree with
on display.
the chat.
So couldn't be in better partnership there.
Sleep
and, we're excited to
emoji.
have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
And I understand we've...
Captain Swag. Never heard of him.
Right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains.
Dan
the first of many
Dangler,
events to
never
come.
heard of him.
Like I said, these are
Nade Shot,
huge
never heard of him.
influencers and personalities in Call of Duty.
I've heard
and
Tim
they
the
also share
Tap
a
Man.
passion for competitive Call
I actually
of Duty,
watched
right?
a little
They
bit of
really
his stream
believe
before.
in the promise of World Series of
Everyone
Warzone
in
and to really
chat's
level up what it means to really battle it out.
saying Tim.
Couldn't be happier with some of these
Tim
names. Many of whom
is the only
also
person I
hail from the
recognize
Call of
on
Duty
there.
family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes
It's
the
funny
cake here. We'll
because
see.
the game I was watching him on his stream was pretty bad. He wasn't doing too well.
It's really exciting. to see how much Call of Duty is growing into this kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know there is a big new mainline.
Hey, he's a lot better than me, but
Indeed. More details to share later on, but Sledgehammer Games is, going to bring forward something truly
just kind of ironic.
All right, we tried, guys. There will come a time and a place for that. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we've got lots of Summer Game Fest kickoff.
That's actually really funny. I don't watch Tim that often. I was just watching a stream earlier today.
My fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And hello, Summer
Mint
Game
Mobile
Fest.
ad?
Now, I know what you're thinking. And no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of Elden Ring. I think. Instead, no, I'm here to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things?
Everyone's freaking out now.
I have a new movie coming out August 13th.
Oh yeah, is this Free Guy? Yeah, Free Guy.
PC character,
I'm actually really looking forward to this movie.
Until I break free and I realize that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle. So now here's one of those world premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the big screen this August. And honestly, it's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now. My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I needed.
This is like one of the few movies I actually am looking forward to.
But then I met
You said it, Guy. It's like GTA Online, the movie.
Guy, there is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game. You're not real. We set my... And the guy responsible for this world...
GTA Online, the movie.
Are we talking about God? You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist. We can save our world, but we have to fight together. I don't even know what's happening right now, but I love it.
The rocket launcher. Like I said, GTA Online, the movie.
I have 3 words for you. Blue shirt guy.
This guy is outskilling all these players.
Ninjas in there?
I've never seen anything like this.
Who the hell even knows who this blue shirt guy is?
He's also really cute.
Oh wow, there's a lot of creators in there.
Nope.
That's so cool. They like got Jacksepticeye and Pokemon in there. Yeah, I really can't wait for this movie. That's like one of the first time I've been excited for a movie other than like a Star Wars movie in ages.
Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now
Among
it's time
Us?
to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
The meme is living. It's alive. Sus. Among Us. Sus. New mode hide and seek. Nice. New roles. I'm a little worried that the new roles will make things a little too complex, but I mean, people have been doing that for ages with mods, so. Among Us. Take a nap. Sus.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us,
Nice.
last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop
Yep.
around the Game Awards. Never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think that they're hacked. Well, never fear. Today, the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault.
Nice.
I don't know what's going on. All
That's
right.
why I'm watching
Speaking
this
of
on
independent
Twitch.
Developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Hopefully I don't need to click anything to get it, but
Hi everyone, I'm Shuhei Yoshida, head of
Hi.
PlayStation Indies. What I love about working with
PlayStation
independent
Indies.
developers are the new and unexpected games that they create. which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences.
Hopefully I don't need to click on anything for that drop because I haven't seen anything.
It's very exciting to get to meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture the ideas. And
again, don't have a PlayStation, and I don't really play indies. I play some indies, but
from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong.
Like, I don't know if I'll play this. I'm sure it's a lot of hard work went into it, and I'm sure a lot of people will like it, but
and give players a chance
not
to
for me.
experience a coloring book style world where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything.
Oh, finally, I can have a friend.
On PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 after the show. As a huge Soulsborne
all I need is a
fan,
PlayStation.
I totally enjoyed the beautiful 2D action adventure Salt and Sanctuary a few years ago. The developer Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
All right.
Our sins will catch up with us.
This is like a triple whammy for me because it's a 2D game, which I don't really play. Well, I'm not really into. It's an indie game and it's on PlayStation. I don't know if it's on other platforms too, but
I spoke the words.
that could possibly be a triple whammy for me not playing this game. If it's like a PlayStation exclusive or something for some reason. And that's a triple whammy right there.
I live now only to hunt mages.
Hey, if I grew up in the 80s and 90s and, you know, I grew up with 2D games and, you know, maybe, but I grew up in the era of 3D graphics, so it needs to be a pretty special game for me to like a 2D game. Not saying that 2D games can't be fun, not saying indie games can't be fun, alright? Don't hate. I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm just saying I prefer other games. Salt.
Thanks, Shu, and that's not all. Today, we're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game, Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Solar Ash. I feel like I've heard of that before. We already had Among Us. Why is everyone still saying Among Us 2? Oh, yeah, it's this game, yeah. I think this was shown in, like, what, the Nintendo Direct? I don't know. See, this stuff, this looks cool, like this exploration stuff. I remember seeing another gameplay portion not being too impressed. I don't know what that, I don't remember what that was, but I love how like the movement looks in this game. The movement looks great. And this gameplay looks interesting. I don't know what I was not liking before. I'm assuming this is certainly on other platforms because it was at the Nintendo Direct, right?
Video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64 players.
I pre-ordered it
medieval battles to life. Sledgehammers,
because
swords,
I played the
axes,
first one, Chivalry 1.
It comes from Torn Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
Yeah, it came out the other day. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I played like the beta and stuff. Really gory, but it's really fun if you want like first-person fighting game. Well, it's not a fighting game. If you want like a medieval style first-person shooter almost. It's not like really a shooter, but There's lots of, you know, comedic stuff in there too. And there's a pretty high skill ceiling. Yeah. Turn it down a bit. It doesn't affect your volume, but it does for me. Agatha! Agatha Knight's Pog, by the way. Hashtag Team Agatha. Some of these sieges look cool. I need to get around to playing it, but I have so much to play. Like I said, I'm playing through Watch Dogs Legion again. I gotta play Elder Scrolls Online at some point. So much stuff. Nice.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to
again, it's one of those games like Apex, COD, Battlefield. It's one of those games where if you're not the most precise person in the game, you're pretty much dead. Whatever, you can make arguments that there's certain ways to get around that, but that's what it feels like to me, and I don't care for it.
Well, here's your first very, very exclusive.
Please don't hate me for having different tastes.
To whet your appetite with more to be revealed
Wet
later this month
what?
during Summer Game Fest.
Well, we'll see about Valorant. Some of the weapon skins look amazing. Like, I don't know what they've...
I told you it was very, very quick.
Oh,
right,
well.
Warring PMC factions face off against each other in Escape.
I guess that was quick.
Multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
Tarkov, yeah, again, same thing as before. I know Tarkov is more strategy and survival and stuff, but still. It's sort of in that genre where, like, it's super realistic, and if you're good with aiming a gun, then, you know, you do really well, and if you're not hyper accurate, then, you know, you're gonna suck, basically. So again, like, there's a reason why I'm looking forward to the Ubisoft showcase probably the most. And, you know, I don't, you know, Watch Dogs Legion, like I said before, is probably the worst Watch Dogs in my opinion. But I probably would, I still prefer playing that over like a game like this. That's just my taste. I still prefer games like Ghost Recon Breakpoint over something like this. Even though that, you know, the aiming in that game can be first person, you know, I shoot in that game with first person, you know. I don't play like PvP and stuff. It's like versus AI and stuff. So I don't know. I just don't care for like PvP, hyper accurate, you know, games that require like you to be really precise and stuff in order to be good. One of the most popular games, well, one of the most common games I play is Team Fortress 2, and the reason why I play that game over all other first-person shooter games is because there's a lot of projectiles and stuff you can play as, and there's a lot of supportive and more strategic roles like engineer or medic, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can do without being like the most precise person in the lobby, you know. If you're accurate, it definitely helps, but it's not a requirement. Oh, I was wondering, the chat's freaking out. It's apparently they said a cuss word. SMH. Cuss words in an FPS? Unbelievable. Won't someone think of the children?
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites. Adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios. and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
This kind of reminds me of that one VR game Valve was working on. Like, I think Jeff was showing off, like, Jeff covered like Half-Life Alyx, right? And he showed off like this more cartoonish world that Valve was working on that they never released.
You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays,
I don't know, the overall art style of the town kind of reminded me of that.
hardly all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is.
So,
Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn.
school tycoon or
that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
weird. Ah. See, this seems one of those games where I think you can really get into it if you are into this sort of game. Being able to design your own places and stuff. I'm not creative at all, though, so I'm terrible at these games. 2 Point Campus. Alright, well, if you're creative, I'm sure you'll have a blast with that.
Netflix is a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime.
Among Us movie?
A lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be
I don't like how Netflix called it Geek Week or whatever.
for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later this year, and we might also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series. Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Here's a little sneak peek.
All right.
What is Geeked Week? Netflix Geek is hosting a
The Cuphead show sounds pretty interesting. And the Witcher stuff does too. I think I'd want to play the Witcher game first. That's another game I gotta play. Dang it. So much stuff. But you know what? I want to wait for CD Projekt Red to release the Series X patch for it first.
Grab your devices, tuck in, and join Netflix Geeked for Geeked Week. There's so much to get geeked about.
So I need to wait for them to release the patch, then I need to play it, then I can watch the show.
Up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the promotions for Smite.
Upside down.
Stranger Things? I don't know if I've ever seen gameplay of Smite. I just get like a bunch of stuff from Game Pass, like perks and stuff, Twitch Prime. Also never seen Stranger Things. Battleground of the Gods. Is it kind of like Overwatch, or for some reason I imagine Smite is like an MMO. I don't know. Is it like a strategy type thing? Like a board game almost? I don't know. I've heard so much about Smite, but I don't know what kind of game it is.
But I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
What?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Let's begin.
Frame rate. Everyone on the official chats complained about it too, so must be a stream thing. Well, their stream thing. Payday? Wait, was that Mountain Blade Bannerlord? Or Warband? I know that game, but I don't remember the name right now.
My purpose makes me who I am.
So, a new publisher? I know he just said.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Gun Rave Core. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, King of the Come Deliverance. There we go. I don't know why I was blanking out on the name. Yeah, Bannerlord. I recognize that. And of course, Payday.
Prime Matter.
So, Prime Matter is forming from these companies, I guess. All right.
There you have it. Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix. And for that, we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
So,
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited.
what's the big deal about them being part of a new publisher?
Which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
Never heard of it. Sorry,
Right,
please don't kill me.
On that, and there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called the Anacrusis, a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space.
That means I need to have friends.
An infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
Kind of sounds like Rainbow Six Quarantine. I know that's zombies instead of aliens, but just from the description, it sounds like it. Doesn't look bad. So is this kind of like Left 4 Dead?
Stick together and let's do this.
Is this a disco?
Basically, it's the kind of game where if you have friends, yay. If you don't, boo. Well, maybe not boo. I don't know. If you have friends, yay. If you don't have friends, meh.
Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
I do have Game Pass though, so I could get this if I wanted it. I could play it if I wanted it, I should say.
Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these?
Nah, I'm good.
Brute!
First time we've ever heard a strong enemy called a brute?
Awesome look. Thanks for that, Chet and the team at Stray Bombay.
If I had people to play that with, that'd be cool. But I don't, so I probably won't be able to play it.
World MMO from Amazon Games, set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more PvE and expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com.
No, I don't think I will. I can only watch and react to so many presentations.
Bring some of the saga's most iconic cars into the game. And
Rocket
now
League?
They are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Okay, so Rocket League has new cars. Cool. I mean, announcing a new car in Fortnite is like announcing a new gun in Call of Duty, you know? It's like, cool, I was expecting you to have like another gun in there. Fast and Furious? Alright, well. I mean, if you're a fan of Rocket League and in there,
play soccer, seems like the
then good for you.
To me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Sharkmob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
All right, let's see it. In-engine alpha footage.
For centuries we have lived in secrecy among
Cyberpunk 2?
maintaining the masquerade.
Everyone's saying Among Us. Come on, where's the Cyberpunk memes?
Fed on your blood.
No one noticed that guy coming into the city, or?
Until now.
Use supernatural powers. You've never used a power shield or a dash ability in a game before. Or a super smash ability. This is some great music, though. Blood Hunt.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the Blood Hunt.
I mean, it looks cool, but I didn't really see anything that made it feel you like I need to play this, you know?
The latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with the House of Ashes, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking.
Temple. Sus. Oh, Twitch chat, never change.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber.
This definitely looks like 60 FPS.
Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Fan out, hold
extremely foolish?
We're gonna psyop this shit.
Brothers in arms? Or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Down! Get down! They're up on the ridge! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Lookout? Lookout for what?
One by one, their lights
Okay, rip.
will be snuffed out.
Dead.
Unless you can find
Phasmophobia.
means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed
Let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness forever?
Alright, well. That's a meh for me. I don't know. If it's more like a horror game, then there's definitely an audience for it, but nope, I don't deal with horror. I ain't playing any good horror game. Not for me.
One of the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series. Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced 2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer with more information following.
Oni-chan. I think I was looking at one of the Tales games to try out, but they were like, it was like super long, and so
Fancy place they got here.
I decided to pass on it.
Coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Elden Menancia Guard. Flare the Malisa! From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
Been looking for you.
Bullen, get the hell out of my realm. This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand?
Is it over? It's only just begun.
Yay, I guess. I am not a JRPG person, so good for you if you like it. Yeah, good for you. Among Us? It's not Among Us. You already had Among Us.
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. That the console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June.
Yeah. Wasn't this like a mobile game too?
The season would start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
Isn't this supposed to be on like mobile phones and Switch? Alright, well.
One of the things I take great pleasure in is using a platform like this show
Done, I guess.
new developers and studios with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
All right, let's see it. Nice art style. Is it like hand drawn in like the backgrounds and stuff? Cat. Yeah, I called it hand-painted adventure. I don't know, sometimes you can just tell. Destiny 3 confirmed. Alright, well. Hand-drawn stuff always looks, you know, super clean. Wow. You can have bad, like, paintings. I'm just saying, like...
What a beautiful artistic game. Honored to have that on our show. Well, joining me now is Aaron Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have you here on Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are excited to learn more about what's planned for Overwatch 2. You guys
I didn't watch the trailer because I didn't want spoilers, but I accidentally clicked on and saw like the first 2 seconds and it was Overwatch 2.
What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and you know, long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about.
Isn't one of the other things they're doing for this, like your skins transfer over from Overwatch 1?
Entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at 2 of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a
Tell
look
us
here.
about the game. Don't just give us skins.
But, it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2. So
They're just going to show us skins, aren't they?
And there's
He's
a lot
blue
of new
now.
Technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him.
Yeah, you sound really impressed, Jeff.
Yep, so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology.
I mean, the hair looks better,
if you look
but...
closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
Why couldn't she make a skin like this in Overwatch 1? Why do we need Overwatch 2 for this?
The first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet.
Talk about the game.
Awesome. All right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play
they just give us
Dungeons &
skins.
Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 22nd. Take a look.
Game Pass? What?
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today, as part of Summer Game Fest, we are going hands-on with the game.
Jeez, he's so
just a couple of weeks.
quiet.
It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K. Jeff, special guests Hannibal Buress and Ember.
Volume
Moon.
went way down there.
Okay. That looks like a trap.
Oh,
That looks like a trap.
Oh my God! Traps.
Ow! Oh, shit.
Oh, no, you get
A warrior's death, I died again.
I'm gonna get you.
F.
Hey.
Watch it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Cringe.
Oh, no, I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down?
The dev is down.
So, Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss,
Absolutely. I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss
Censor.
has purple. I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the? You a butcher.
Verbeek chef.
That doesn't look healthy at all. Oh, why'd I just run up on him like that? Well,
Let me see
I'm
what
here
you
now.
got. You
So
ain't got
what?
nothing on us.
Did they like teach these guys like the controls first?
Way too soon.
We got him.
Come on.
He's gone.
Come on.
He's gone.
Come on.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go.
What a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that. Oh, he flipped us off.
Act complete.
That was great.
Get it.
That was pretty cringe. Oh, jeez. Volume went back up again. What is this, Paladins? I didn't see the beginning because I was focused on the audio going back up suddenly. It does look like Paladins. I haven't played Paladins in a while, but I actually kind of like Paladins.
All right, Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live presented by Prime Gaming continues. Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield
That was
from
abrupt.
EA. And if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise, its last big modern day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now,
Yeah, I redeemed that, but apparently I already had Battlefield 4, so I got 2 copies of Battlefield 4 in it.
Just head to
For some reason.
gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042.
Ooh.
It's gonna be really cool. All right,
Nice.
right now, let's take a look at
Spoilers, but
another world
nice.
premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
Monster Hunter Switch. Oh. See, this is why I'm like looking forward to the Ubisoft stuff. It's probably one of the most games that, you know, I care about featured in it. And yes, I'm going to watch the pre-show this year because I didn't know the pre-show last year had important information about current games, so.
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
Well,
That's the monster red song.
what a threatening voice.
You suppose he saw this coming?
We won't let you awaken it.
Well then.
So, you're going to be born, huh?
Excuse me? So you're going to be born, huh? Yeah, no, not my type of game. Amiibo?
Next, this legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance. So turn it up, premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me What You Want, from Wavebreak. This is Weezer.
Weird he says that now, but I guess the last because I think he said on Twitter or somewhere that like all these songs were DMCA safe. All these performances, I mean. I guess the last one was like a game soundtrack song. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to go check on something real quick. BRB.
To tell me which way to go, so I can play the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Here's a big chance, yeah, you got the next 3 seconds. Tell me what you want.
Alright, I'm back. Don't worry, through the power of Bluetooth, I was able to continue listening to the song. I mean, it's a cool song, but I don't really have anything to say about it. Let's see, Jeff said it would be like 90 minutes long, right? So we got like, we're coming up on the end, right? What, like 10 minutes? Yeah, because I started 10 minutes early, so I think we got about 10 minutes left. Alright, so far, what's my favorite part been? Probably Among Us because of all the memes. There was another thing I really liked too, but I forget about it.
Amazing.
I forget what it was. I'll have to look back at it later.
And the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch, music streaming platforms, Twitch soundtrack, and a limited edition 7-inch vinyl on IM 8-bit. All right, well, right now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards. Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more.
Shoot, sorry.
Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
So is it procedurally generated? If he showed it before, then I'm sure I've seen
Everybody learns the rules.
First part.
Yep, all of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on certain monsters. Learn it?
Makes sense.
Or die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip. And if it goes, you go.
Ah, shoot, I minimized
Yep. Just like
chat.
that.
There we go.
Rule number 3.
Fortnite 2. I think that does a disservice to Fortnite.
And the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone.
So is this co-op or are they AI?
Together again. And rule number 4.
Probably better to play with
If
friends.
you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
All right, well. Coming to everything.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a
Oh,
PS5,
cool, I
you're
got the
probably
drop.
getting ready to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today,
Hey, it was the Jeff Keighley mask.
special
Nice.
launch stream on Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Well, that guarantees it. That means the masks are working. Or the drops are working.
Marcus Smith here, creative director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that
Okay, Rift
players finally
Apart.
get a chance to play the game tomorrow, and to celebrate, we want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart.
Who's definitely not using a green
Of
screen.
the game, we'll also be taking your questions live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes.
I really like these types of like games when I was a kid.
Games at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
And don't get me wrong, it looks cool. Like, if I had a PlayStation, I'd probably pick this up. But this doesn't make me like want to buy a PS5, you know?
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito.
Like I said, I'd play it if I had
Far
one, but...
Cry 6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it
He
really
seems
appealed to
like
me because
he's a great fit for the role.
A love of his family and a love of his community and country, and it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other
Yeah,
part
that
is it's just
the original trailer for this game is so good. He did a great
excites
job.
me as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keeley. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak.
Communism?
Now you can go back.
Question mark?
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line.
I get what he's saying.
I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need
Like,
to
from
do,
a certain point of view, like, you know, well, like this view, I suppose, he's a bad guy, but he sees himself as a good guy trying to do good.
Stand up and say, no, I do agree that there are good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
It's not black and white.
Who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there. And hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler because we were talking about Zodiac.
I've never played a Far Cry game. Is there
people? What is that mindset?
Is there like a way to like join with the bad guys
power over others?
And like pick a different ending, or is it just like one set ending where you have to fight this guy and take him out? You know. Let me know in the comments.
All right. Well, one last question for you. Who would win?
I'm genuinely curious.
Between Gus Fring,
Genuinely.
Moff Gideon, and Anton.
Moff Gideon.
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question, and you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder. and displays that coldness in a very particular way. You know, I think Anton.
That's right. He does. This guy plays him, doesn't he?
The most violent man on earth. But given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion, or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo. Thank you
Yeah,
so
fair
much
enough. Can't wait for the next Mandalorian season too.
In Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to begin. Let the games begin!
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Giancarlo. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA
I get so
Online.
many Apex skins, and I never play it because it's not my type of game, but I get it from Amazon Prime.
Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new costume coming to the game based on a
Fall Guys?
franchise. Check it out.
What? Near? That looks so weird as a Fall Guys skin. You got like, what? That seems so random. Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
In their vision will fade away.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents, and hopefully this
Scam game? Why is it a scam game?
Your opponent is new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. The vision is missing.
Among Us Impact.
Sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather. The winds are coming. Clouds high. The birds come.
Yeah, I've heard this is pretty cool. A pretty cool
today
game.
We've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter.
I've heard it's like there's some weird microtransaction stuff, but I've heard good things about it in general. Among Us Impact.
We know you guys well.
I love the game. Everyone probably thinks it's cringe and junk, but I just love it.
From your new studio, guys.
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know, what if we deviated? Yes. So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Then why have it here?
Jeff, very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative, collaborative people and bring them together kind of under one roof, and that's what Deviation Games is. So yeah, we don't have anything to show right now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right, well, with you guys,
that can make a big difference, like having financial independence.
We want to reveal today, and for that, let's take a look at this.
PlayStation So they're bringing it to PlayStation. What? Bring it to Xbox too.
Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all about quality. And our team of deviators that we have back in the studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And the partnership with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean,
Xbox better.
Record of consistency.
Hey, in a perfect world, in my view, in a perfect world, anyone would be able to play any game on whatever device they want.
It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So
sometimes, you know, due to financial reasons or creative reasons, like that's not able to happen because we don't live in a perfect world. But
let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy.
That's my view of what a perfect world would be. Anyone can play any game on whatever system they want.
It sounds like coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much, guys. All right,
I guess it takes it takes a step towards that goal. Then, even if it's not Xbox, it's still one more platform.
But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
Sonic. DMZA, it's safe. Jeff said so. I like how I have never played a Sonic game before and I still recognize this music. Also, I love the orchestra. I always love like the Game of the Year introductions because they always do the orchestra with all the different game themes and they merge them together. So good. Yeah, we should be almost about done. He said 90 minutes, right? I think online he said, you know, 90 to 2 hours. So we can still have some more time left. But yeah, we are coming up on the end. Again, nothing too... No like, you know, gangbuster, jaw-dropping stuff. At least for me. No GTA 6, no Half-Life 3. But I don't know. I suspect I'll be most excited for the Ubisoft Forward and the Xbox Bethesda event.
At the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Didn't they show this? I don't know. Left 4 Dead 3? From the creators of Left 4 Dead 4. Oh, nice. It really is Left 4 Dead 3. Come slay with us. No one's ever slayed zombies before. Look, if you like zombie co-op games, then good for you, but... Oh, it's Epic Game. Is it Epic Game Store exclusive? I didn't see Steam down there, but I saw Epic. Oh, well.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox
PvP
demo event, which I'm announcing right now.
Well, that's cool.
It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Nice. Demo?
Hi, my name is Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action adventure about a
isn't this? Yeah, this is like the Zelda thing.
Wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets.
It's weird. There's a thing on Xbox. Was it on the Nintendo Direct?
It's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for a lust for adventure, and you are going to.
I wonder what the difficulty of this game's like.
And maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, for the home audience. And so it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
Demos are good. More demos, please.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox. Next up, stave off Ragnarok, in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack and slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefell's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
God of War 2.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets,
Valheim,
gather their resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed.
Valheim remake.
So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful, you're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes,
Clash of Clans 2.
Can't wait.
All right, well. Valhalla 2.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last
Another
December
zombie
at
game?
TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more,
Is this like
let's
the
turn it over
third
to my
zombie
friend,
game
Tim
this
Willits from
this
Saber.
show?
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended footage of The Evil Dead, the game. We are excited to show you this, and to help me explain it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
I swear, this is like another co-op zombie game. Is that a knight?
Hola, cyber friends.
This kind of reminds me of Dead by Daylight.
You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead the game.
Alright, maybe it's not a zombie thing.
You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or if you're not into the whole
what's that guy, a
save the
zombie?
world thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts.
So is this based off like a show or something?
Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from. Soon you'll experience the horror yourself, but for now I'll leave you with this thought. It was no accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
Well, gee, that's... That's something. So are those zombies? There's zombies, but then there's like, you know, a big bad guy thing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's zombies. God damn it. A third zombie game? I know this one's different, but still.
I'll spoil those good.
Okay, guys.
Bruh.
Now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This
Finale?
is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes
Among
from
Us
one of
2?
our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want
Ooh.
to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together for a
Former Game of the Year winner.
and kick off the summer in the right way. So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere.
You're really hyping this up, Jeff.
Finally, time.
What? Fortnite 2? Elden Rings? What? Witcher 4?
The tarnished will soon return.
Yeah, people are saying this is Elden Rings. I have no idea what Elden Rings is. I think they showed a preview of it prior, but...
The Golden Order is broken to its core.
So, what kind of game is Elden Ring? Or whatever this is. Yeah, it's Elden Ring, okay. I know a lot of people are hyped about this game. I've never heard of an Elden Ring game before. Is it like a series? Is it an RPG? What?
And they will die in an unending curse. Perhaps is a champion or a lord. to be born.
A lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command.
I'll say this, it looks good, but I still don't know what type of game it is.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
All right. So is it like a Dark Souls kind of game? Is it like a RPG like Skyrim? I don't get it. All I know is that a lot of people are hyped for it.
Actually happened.
Not on
Elden
Switch.
Ring
Well,
is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right. And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live. Thank you so much.
I feel like
to all
I'm
the
missing so
developers who
much
took
stuff
part.
there.
And for you and watching around the world, it means so much to me. Summer Game Fest
like,
continues
is it
all
a series?
weekend.
Like,
Netflix Geeked Week,
let me
Prime
see.
Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well. Head to summergamefest.com for the full and complete schedule. And this is really just the kickoff to summer and a ton of other amazing events that I'm fully supportive of, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December, I am so happy to say that the Game Awards will return as an in-person ceremony
Nice.
at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. More details are coming later this summer.
I think he
Thanks
did a
again for being a
Q&A
part of
shortly
Summer Game
before
Fest.
this, and he
We'll
said
see
he
you
didn't
tomorrow
know.
for
So that
more.
must
And
he must have
stay
just found that
tuned
out
for
the
Day
other
of the
day.
Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine right now. Good night, everybody.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Is it a series? I don't get it. Like, the only thing I think I've seen before is like a trailer at the Game Awards or something. So, is it like an RPG? Is it Dark Souls? All right.
Hello and welcome to Day of the Devs, a digital showcase of the best of independent games, brought to you by Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. We've been putting on the show for 9 years, believe it or not, usually in person here in San Francisco, where people can come for free and meet developers and play great games and listen to music and have a great time together. And we can't wait to get back to that, but until we can, we're going to still keep bringing games to you so you can check
That. What? Wait, was my mic muted that whole time? Well, I guess I meant to mute my desktop audio, but god damn it. Oh well. Let me see. I'll just start over. So, no Megaton battles or no Megaton reveals. Like, you know, I was sort of thinking like no GTA 6, no Half-Life 3 or anything like that. I wasn't expecting that to be revealed here, but I think it's I still enjoy watching these shows because it's cool to see what else is going on in the industry, and Jeff does a good job of, like, you know, presenting games and doing all these nice graphics and having guests on and stuff. So he does a good job of making like shows entertaining, even if there aren't announcements that, you know, blow the roof off of of you or anything. But yeah, I honestly still don't know what Elden Ring's about. I know people are hyped for it. So if you know like what Elden Ring is and you have information on it, let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious. I know a lot of people are hyped about it, but I don't know why. Is it like a series that I just don't know about, like Baldur's Gate 3 was? Is it from like some really good devs? What kind of game is it? Is it like an RPG like Skyrim? Is it like a Dark Souls kind of thing like I was speculating? I don't know. So far, like the only thing I've seen about Elden Ring is the trailer we just saw, and I think they had a preview for it back at the Game Awards. So I really don't know much of anything about it. All I've seen is like, pretty like CGI, maybe an engine footage. So I still am not sure what kind of game it is. If you know what it is, if you have information on that, let me know in the comments below. I'm legitimately curious about it. So let me know if what all that's about. But yeah, what else? My favorite part was like the Among Us stuff, because everyone was freaking out because of the memes. There was another part that I kind of forget. I'll have to look back at the footage, but yeah. I think I'll definitely be more excited for the Xbox Bethesda conference and then the Ubisoft Forward conference, because those two conferences are more like directly related to the type of games that I play, and this one seemed to be like sort of all over the place, with Japanese JRPGs and all these other indie games and stuff like that. And there's definitely an audience for that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are posting their reactions online that are very happy with how this went. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some people thought this was disappointing, maybe some people loved it. I don't know. I'm not going to give like a rating. I enjoyed the show. Like I said, even if I'm not going to be one of those guys who says, oh, I didn't find my next best game to pre-order, so I'm going to hate on this. No. Jeff Keighley does a great job of making a show, and I can appreciate like the showmanship, the graphics he put up, the way he presents new games, and it's nice to be able to be informed about like other games that are happening in the industry, even if you don't play them, per se. That's why I watch like a lot of Nintendo Directs too. That's why I watch other presentations that's other than Ubisoft and Xbox. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my honest reaction to the Summer Games Feast. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. That's where I'm streaming this live. I'll be watching the other E3 presentations. Well, this doesn't technically count as E3, but you get the point. I'll be watching E3, the Xbox Games Showcase. I'll be looking at Take-Two if I can figure out where that's going to be streamed. I'll watch the Ubisoft Forward events and then the Nintendo Direct to finish off E3. So yeah, it's a lot of presentations to go, and I can't wait. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know if I have any highlights to make based on this just yet, but I don't know. I'll look back at the footage and see. So again, if you want to see like the highlights from all the stuff I was excited about from E3 here, I'll have a link to a playlist down below. And yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys at, I think, the Ubisoft 4 one's next. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye.